Many people say that if you claim that there is no God and if we come to accept that the idea of God is ridiculous, then we would have no motivation to live because, according to these religious supporters, they think that if we remove God from our thinking, then there is no meaning to life, and so there's no meaning to life. So the person who doesn't believe in God, he must be egoistic, he must be depressed, he must be sad in his life. And this is where the sentence comes that atheists are depressed people or they are egoistic people or they are atheists are people who are sad in life. And then they say that religious people are the people who are happy in life compared to atheists. But is it true? Let me take an example. I suppose you must have seen this 1971 film, Hindi film called Anand. If you haven't, then do check it out on YouTube. It's a very great film. So in that film, the basic plot is there is a doctor, Dr. B.K. Banerjee, which is Amitabh Bachchan, and then there is patient Anand, which is Rajesh Khanna. Rajesh Khanna or Mukesh Khanna. I forgot the name of the actor. Maybe it was Rajesh Khanna, if I'm not getting it wrong. So yeah, there are these two actors. These two are the main characters of the film. So the plot is our doctor, Dr. B.K. Banerjee. He is what you can say a good doctor who would see the social conditions, who would help his patients monetarily, financially, because he sees that society is very poor and it cannot afford treatment. It cannot even afford, its daily necessities. How can it afford treatment? So he's of that kind of thinking, and that's why he worries a lot about other people, and so he doesn't have time for his own life. So you can say that he's the one who is like every time serious and kind of depressed as he sees the situations around him. Now there is this Anand, our second main character. He is the primary main character. So Anand, he has got a disease, a cancer disease. I forgot the exact name, but he has got a sort of cancer. He is in the last stage. That cancer is incurable, and he has got 6 months to live. After 6 months, he is going to die. And Anand knows this fact that after 6 months he is going to die. When B.K. Banerjee, the Dr. B.K. Banerjee, he gets to know that Anand is going to die after 6 months, he becomes worried because he knows that the patient is going to die, and how can he inform him? But when he gets to meet Anand, he gets to know that Anand in fact knows that he is going to die. And instead of being all sad and all gloomy, Anand is so full of life. He cracks jokes and he seems very happy. And he says that whatever life I have left, I have to live it fully. It doesn't matter if I live 6 months or 60 years. Because life should be big, not long. So that is his viewpoint. Now the point I want to make using this example is, we have at one place Dr. B.K. Banerjee, and at the other place Anand. Now both are seeing the same condition. That what is the condition? That a person, the Anand, he is going to die in 6 months. Dr. B.K. Banerjee, he is every day worried about Anand because he knows he cannot do nothing about it. He cannot do anything, and still he worries. He worries about his death. Meanwhile, Anand, he is enjoying his life in Mumbai. He like cracks jokes. He go and interact with random people. So he's living a very, you can say, open life, a very good life. He's living life very openly. Meanwhile, B.K. Banerjee, he's just worried about his death, that one day he might die. He's certainly going to die. And in the end of the movie, it happens. Our main character, Anand, he dies. So the point here is, when the religious people say that not believing in God will result to depression, that is not necessarily true. Not at all. I can know that there is no God. At least there is no evidence to believe in some kind of God. So I can know that there is likely no supernatural power or a intelligent being who created us all. And even after knowing it, I can be happy, or I can be at least be unaffected by the fact that there is no higher power above me. In fact, if you go to a perspective, a positive perspective, you can say that I'm glad there is no higher power above me, so it means I won't go to hell. I don't have to worry about it at all. And so I can live my life freely without living in fear. Now, many of you might point out that this will cause in the degradation of morality, for which I have made a video before. You can check it out on morality, and proved and tried to explain that how morality is not equals to religion or God, and that morality is not dependent on God at all. So morality is that. So the point of this video was to explain that what the religious people say, that atheists are depressed people, egoistic people. They think there's no God, so they're sad, and that's not it at all. You can know the truth and still not be sad. It's like saying, if like it's like Anand, he has cancer. It's very natural to think, if a person has cancer and is going to die, I mean, if he knows about it, it's very natural to think that he will be sad, he will be depressed, he will think of his death every day. But it is not necessary. You can be like Anand. You know that okay, you have 6 months to live. Now you can try to live those 6 months fully, in a happy manner, in a manner that everybody will remember it and you won't regret dying. So this was the point of this video. All I wanted to explain is, just because someone doesn't believe in a higher power, a higher authority, a supernatural being, a God, doesn't mean that they will be sad or depressed. There is no direct connection between these, except if you have genuinely believed there is some creator and based your life around that creator, and made that creator, the God, the religion, the reason for your life, and provided your life a meaning based on that religion or God, then it is going to cause you problems, because you have given meaning to life according to that religion. So if there is no reason that you have provided, the basis is gone, you will definitely be sad. But that's the point. You don't have to base your life, your meaning of life, to and center it around and base it around to God or any religion. You can accept that religions are just man-made and there is no God. At least there's no evidence, no reason to believe in God, at least not a God provided by religions. And by doing so, you can still be happy and at least be unaffected by it. If not necessarily happy, you can be unaffected. Okay, there is no God. Okay, religions are man-made. Okay, there is no thing as divine as claimed by religious. And yeah, that doesn't affect me at all. It's fine. Like, why would it affect anyone? If there's a thing and like it doesn't exist, or at least there is no reason to think that it exists, then why would it matter? It's like saying that if there's Elon Musk and Elon Musk is rich and you are not rich like Elon Musk, so now you are sad because you are not as much rich as Elon Musk. And that is a false statement. It doesn't necessarily mean that. I mean, there are many people, like majority people, don't give a shit about it. They are happy regardless of the fact that Elon Musk or like Bill Gates or any other person who are richer than us, they know that there are people richer than them, but they're still happy. And there are many people who are unaffected by it, like they are not happy because of it, or they're happy regardless of it, and they are unaffected of the fact that there are people richer than them. Because there are people richer than them doesn't affect their life. Okay, it's the fact that There are people who are richer than me, but does it make sense that I stress over it and think that I am not rich as much rich as them, and so my life is meaningless, and so I become depressed? That's a very illogical way to think. And so this argument that the religious people give, that not believing in God result in depression, and that calling atheist that they are depressed people, they are sad people, is outrightly a false statement. And so it doesn't at all hold water. In this channel, I make video on atheism, primarily about atheism. So if you like the video, do subscribe the channel and like this video, and also do comments about what you thought about this episode. If you follow me on Instagram, then yeah, do follow me there. If you are watching on Facebook, follow my Facebook and like the video. If you're watching on Spotify, like the episode. And yeah, we'll see ya later. See ya.